Hey there fellow creators, welcome to JF Chronicles Life in Motion. My name's John and in this week's video I'm thrilled to share something that's going to revolutionise the way we approach digital video editing. So hold on to your clapperboards creative comrades, get ready to glamorise your digital videos into full-blown Hollywood-esque masterpieces, or as I like to say it up here in the north, make them the bee's knees, with just a handful of clicks. Is your intrigue meter sparkling yet? Well, hold on to your hats, and if like me, you will cheer as well, as we dive into the world of magical film emulation tool that'll make your cinematic dreams come true. Welcome to the Dehancer Film Emulator plugin. To the disclaimers. So before we jump in, I want to give a quick shout out to Dehancer. They reached out to me before Christmas asking if I would do a review of Dehancer film emulation plugin. Now they did send me a free copy of the Dehancer Pro for Adobe Premiere Pro, my Lightroom and Photoshop. That review will be coming possibly next week. Now they are sponsoring this video by giving me a free copy of the plugin and any future content that I use, but please let me be clear, all opinions are mine alone, and I'm not influenced in any way. The only request they did make is that I was 100% clear in the review, so that good, bad or anything in between, I can go back to him if there's anything that I would go like, pass it on, and hopefully they can rectify it going forward, which I think is a good thing for content creators, podcasters and stuff like that. Just, you know, they are thinking of the consumer first. So without further ado, let's dive into the computer. So I've been colour grading since 2020 and I've used many techniques and plugins to master the art of colour grading, and I've never found anything that made this so enjoyable until now. Now, Dehancer seems to have totally revolutionised the game in terms of turning your digital footage into authentic looking film stock. Dehancer Film Emulation is available as a plugin for Windows and iOS. For applications like DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut Pro, Adobe After Effects, Adobe Premiere Pro, Photoshop, Lightroom Classic and Capture One. They also have Dehancer for iOS, but as of January 2025, there is no Android app for this. Now I use all Samsung products, got the S23 Ultra and the Tab S8, so I'm unable to test the iOS app out at this time, but the space for creativity has no limits. Now let's open up Premiere Pro. So as you can see, we've got two clips that I will be showing today, and like I said, I'm using Premiere Pro with the Dehancer plugins on the clip. I'm going to activate it, so you go to your effects panel, type in Dehancer, it comes under here, you click, hold and then drag to selected clips. Now, once you've done that, if you go to your effects control panel, as you can see, it's here, and I'm using version 7.2.1. So if you click on it and expand it, as you can see, there is a whole load of tabs that you can use. But down at the bottom, once you've purchased Dehancer Film Emulation, you get an email, and it comes with an activation key and your license information, so you put your email address in and your special key that you get given. So you click on that, put it in, and then it activates it. So let's start with the first clip. As you can see, this was taken with the Panasonic GH7. I was at New Brighton at the lighthouse. So all I've done is just brought the highlights up in the Lumetra along with the shadows and that because it was pretty dark, and that's all I've done in the Lumetric panel. Let's go back to the editing panel. So let's start. If you start in input, that's always your first one. With it Panasonic, I shot in Vlog, but if your camera doesn't have any of these, you can just keep it on Rec 709, or if you go down to choose camera, underneath the camera not set, so as you can see then the camera tab pops up, so you click on that and they've got a ton of cameras that you can use. So this was Panasonic Vlog. Now I shot in the GH7, but as of January 2025 the GH7 one isn't on, so the closest one is the GH6 Vlog. So if you click that, as you can see, it really the lights come blue and everything. So what you can do is dial down the temperature slightly, down your exposure a little bit, tint down to -1. I think with that down to work a bit more, so you can down a bit. Go into your film. Again, here you've got a vast array of different types that you can use. And some of the famous ones like Kodak Vision 3, Kodak Portrait 400, Cinecell 800, Alfred HP5 Plus, Kodak Esteem 522, and even the Kodachrome 64. Here I'm going to use, I think it's the Kodak Aero Color 4125, which is that one, which as you can see it's just brought it down a little bit, and click the enable. So then the next move on to the film developer one. If you enable this, and this will allow me to apply any contrast and heal or decrease any contrast, so I could just decrease a little bit. Go back to one and add to colour boost, bring that down to -5, and then close that one down. And then the next one I come to is film compression. If you enable that, as you can see, again it dulls the sky down a bit, it's giving you that bit more natural film look. It's probably a bit of a reflection in the sun out as well, and then that just takes away from the blowout bit on the line cells, as you can see. And then if I don't use the expand bit, it's enabled, but I don't use anything on there. If you go to the print, I use the Kodak 2383. I think it is, no it's not that one. Right, so the Cinelog, it's the Cineon film log, and then if we just bring the exposure up a bit, the whites down at all, contrast, bring that up to around about 12, colour density to that, click the analog range, and then that just smooths everything out that little bit. Another really good tab is this one, the colour head. Here you can finesse the colours, film look in yellow, then click it, then go down and enable it, so you can go more yellow blue. So if you bring it to the left, you add more yellow, take a slow piece, you go really deep blue, touch of blue, the same again magenta and the green, much slight, like bring the magenta in, cyan and red, again you can bring it down and put -1 into the cyan bit. Shadow tone, again that just emphasise, but I feel like if you had so 70 like that, your mid-tones, as you can see all the sky changing, what get very subtle on that, that's foot 34 on that. I like so, and when I bring up to 26 just to bring out the shading in here, so I clicked off it again and then leave it at that. Then you've got the film grain, which is enabled, got the 35mm ISO cylinder, which just gives a bit of that grainy look. Then so just leave that as that. Another good one is the elation. If you enable that, and then different ones, these are just very subtle things. If you look in the clouds, so I like that one. I like the 35mm super. You just see ever so slightly the edges a bit there. Next, we go to the bloom, and then this, as you can see, just brought that. So if you look here, you can see it just slightly changes it, and then you change it to 60, 35, or 65. I'm going to keep it on 35, leave it at that. And then lastly, you can do film breath, you enable that. That again just brings out a little bit more contrast. It's only ever so subtly, think that. Then lastly, I go down to the vignette, enable that, and then you've got to be very gentle, just ever so slightly. That's fine. Leaves you put -0.8, and you can tweak with the size you want. Keep in 50. So that concludes clip 1. I do hope you're enjoying the video so far. I will show you now. So that's with what we started with. That's with the clip enabled, as you can see, and in the bottom it's brought all the rockery bits here and more, along with like a bit of the ground, also the blues in the water, along with the breaking waves and the reflection. So again, off, on, and it's just brought the shadows down more into the sky, and then with the tips with the bloom, as you can see, really brought it out. Like I said, I really do enjoy using Dehancer Pro. It just adds that film look, you know, for years gone by. And as you've seen from the amount of tabs that you've got down here, it's endless what you can do. I don't even think I've scratched the surface of what you can actually do. There's so much. So with that being said, that concludes part 1. If you are enjoying this video, then please do hit that subscribe button and notification bell. I've got a lot of plans in 2025 for more tutorial videos like this. I've got my new wheelchair adapted vehicle van, which allows me to get out in my new wheelchair, so I'll be able to get to new places, and obviously I'll bring you along and film that in the Day in the Life series going forward. With that being said, let's crack on with clip 2. Now I am going to do this in real time. I'm not really going to speak through, I'm just going to do it as I would if I wasn't doing it for YouTube, and I'll show you how fast actually it can be done, and the difference it makes with just a few minutes time. It's really speeded up my workflow to no end. So without further ado, let's go on to clip 2. So to clip 2, so this was shot with the OM system OM1 and shot in the OM Log 400 at 10-bit 422. So like I said, we start off in here. Again, go to your effects, type in Dehancer, drag, drop onto your clip, effect controls, and I will begin. see how quickly that's done. Just brought out the stream, or you can see the golden on the leaves coming out, or the reflections in the water behind as well. So that's zoomed in. So yeah, I'm happy how that's turned out. So to conclusion, like I said at the beginning, Dehancer film emulation is a plugin for a vast array of applications. Please use the links below in the description. Use @John 10% and you get 10% off whatever sub package that you get. You've got the Pro and the Lite version for both, like Premiere Pro, Lightroom, Photoshop, Final Cut Pro, Capture One, whichever ones you decide to get. Like I said, please do use my code. I do earn a small commission and no extra cost for you. You actually get, like I say, you get 10% off the full price, so it's a win-win for both. And like I say, it does go a long way in helping me to make future videos along the way. I am obviously being disabled. I'm unable to work due to my condition worsening, but I have got a new wheelchair adaptive vehicle and a wheelchair that is fitted for me, so I am able to get out and about a little bit more. I have got plenty of plans for the 2025 coming up. I'd be able to go to new places that I haven't been able to go for since before I became paralysed in 2019. So yeah, it's an exciting time. I'm looking forward to it. I'm nervous. Obviously, I've not been anywhere on my own for, like I said, for over coming on 6 years now, but excited as well for the prospects of what I'll be able to hopefully achieve this year. I hope to inspire more people, for those who are disabled, limited mobility, whatever it may be. Just, you know, I can't emphasize how much photography and now YouTube videography has helped me mentally. It is my therapy. I suffer severely with mental health problems, depression and anxiety, and just by editing videos, editing pictures, going out, taking the pictures, it helps me so much, and I can't stress that enough. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please do hit the subscribe and notification bell for future content. I'm hoping to get at least 2 or 3 videos out a month going forward. Now that I've figured out and sorted out, I've got a decent setup, I can now do these educational videos, tutorials. I'll do going forward how I edit my pictures, that type of thing. I've got a lot of plans, as I said, for 2025. So on that note, I'd like to thank you for watching. What's the date today? The 13th of January. Some of you will forget this video out. So I've been ill for the last 7 weeks with infections after infections. So I do wish everyone a happy new year. I know we're 13 days in, but it's never too late to wish everyone a happy new year. And I'd like to thank everyone for 2024, for all those who watched, messaged me up and that. So yeah, I can't thank you enough. And on that note, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Out.